Okay, hello. How you doing? Excuse me. So I'm a bit late. Had to wait for something to download. Which is this? What we're playing? Hopefully it shows up. There we go. Thronebreaker, which is I think it's pretty much a game. What do you call it? A card game.
Hey, come on. Get them shackles off him. Poor sod can't eat proper.
Dunno, I'm not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been holding him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zerrikania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's what. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
What the fuck? Give me 2 seconds. I think something is coming through on the stream. You're gonna hear me double for a second. Something is coming through on the stream. You're gonna hear me double for a second. Something is coming through on the stream. It sounds very different. Double for a second. Something is coming through on the stream. It sounds very different. Double for a second. That might just be my voice though. That's fine. I'll just run with it. Okay. So, I have a controller plugged in. I don't like using mouse and keyboard whenever I can get away with it. That's probably fine for now. Online mode. We will turn that off. Because I don't need any more stress on my Wi-Fi as it is. We may actually turn down the music a little bit. I wonder why. Why is my fucking microphone doing that? Might just be this game. Back, relax, enjoy the story with the option to skip battles, battle hardened, impactful story. Okay, we'll go battle hardened. I'm not very good at Gwent, so we'll see how this goes. Every turn, start okay. And we're more in this for the story anyway.
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm's sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Neve, queen of the twin realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Neve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
Okay. Method specs. Okay. I guess that's fine. If there's like weird noises coming through, let me know and I'll change it. But nothing. Streamlabs must have another update. And when it updates, everything gets fucked over, so that's always good.
Hail, Your Majesty. Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
Oh, so we have like choices we can make. Alright.
Steady, Caldwell. Come now. Deep breath. All right. Speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Locheren. We waited for nightfall to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty, straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
Wow, that's a big fuck up. That's a colossal
After weeks
fuck
in
up.
the saddle, Your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it. Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
Okay, welcome to the Thronebreaker tutorial. Before embarking on your adventure, you should get acquainted with basic game mechanics. Control your character using the left stick, follow the cobblestone road to reach the next stage of your journey. So we've got, like, free reign. Graphics are nice too. You will expand your army throughout the game, but to do so you must collect the following types of resources: gold, wood, and recruits. While on the road you can find useful items, even new companions who will support you in battle. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to thoroughly explore the map and complete side quests. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Need some help, my boy? Or you good?
Oh, thought it were bandits riding. Milka, they stretched her over a fire till she told them where she buried her gold.
Rather die than tell him she would. But I know where she kept it. Sit tight, sketch it out for you.
Congratulations, you found a treasure map. Search the area, you may just find the secret location marked with an X. Alright, cool. Oh, that gave us more people. Sweet. Oh, I'm glad we can just show up and pillage all the stuff from these poor villagers.
The strays, they're called, Your Majesty.
because they bite something nasty and bay as if by the moon possessed. Oh, thought it were bandit.
Alright. I'm assuming we just press A to dig up the treasure, because there doesn't really seem to be much else we can do. I guess it's this here. Yeah. That's convenient. Reynard Odo. Okay, cool. Obstacle blocks your path, remove it, you need to spend some of your resources. Majesty, it seems someone felled an old oak, which now blocks the road. Unfortunately, our wagons cannot go around it. How do you wish to proceed? Have the loggers sort the matter. Our soldiers should conserve their strength. And we got more wood from that too. Most interactive objects are marked clearly on your map, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you'd best prepare for anything.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meve charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
Alright, let's see how this goes. Maeve was convinced the bandits would flee to the cover of the forest upon realizing their grave mistake. After all, no ordinary bandit would dare attack the retinue of a queen. Yet the strays of Spala were a different breed. They held nothing sacred. Okay. Oh, ouch. This is the battlefield. You'll play your cards on the bottom half, your opponent will play on the top. Units can be played one of two rows, melee or range, but remember the abilities of some cards may be different depending on the row you play them. Standard battle can last 3 rounds. The first to win 2 rounds wins the whole match. Players alternate their turns. During your turn, you can play only one card, but you can use any number of abilities. Player who goes first in a match is the same who initiated the battle. In this case, you will encounter an ambush, or your opponent will have the first turn.
To attack the Queen? An outrage!
Oops. The strength of each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. Player whose army has the most strength points at the end of the round will win. Some units have armor. Armor absorbs your...
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Most cards have an ability of some kind. To learn more about it, select a card and read the description. Sure. Play any card. Cool. So including self. Boost self by 5. Deploy a copy of each adjacent unit from the deck. Alright. That's the ranged. This is the reach 2. So he can go down here.
Aye. Salt of the earth, they are, Your Grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Scythemen have the loyal ability, which means that their other abilities are activated every time we use Maeve's ability. Each leader has its own unique ability. To learn what it is, just select the leader. Maeve's ability allows her to boost a unit's strength and add armor to it. She can use this ability once every few turns. To use her ability, first select her, then select one of your units.
I shall teach you to respect the crown, dogs!
Jesus. So we can't attack on our turn?
The chase is on!
Alright.
What? Who dares?
Count Cadwell's ability allows him to summon from the deck copies of the cards that are adjacent to him. His ability is activated the moment he is playing.
The strays took tail and run!
Can we not attack? Why can't I attack? That's annoying.
Emperor
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Postcards, yeah, no.
Armor won't save.
Yes! Our victory is assured! Sound the horns! May they sing praises of this triumph for ages!
When you pass, you'll not be able to perform any actions until the start of your next turn. To end the last of the round. Oh, this isn't like... Yeah, okay. This isn't like attacking, is it? It's just who has the highest number of... No strength points, yeah.
The battle's not yet done. It is better to conserve our strength. Prepare for a strike that will prove decisive. Battle formation! Protect the Queen!
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Drive it the white of an eye from half a league away.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Use your abilities, leader. Use your leader's ability. Oops. Other way around.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Won 2 rounds in a row, which means you're the battle's victor.
I congratulate
Congratulations.
you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Hey, Hungry, how you doing? I shall do that. I don't have water though, I have coffee.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Neve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road before.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set
I'm
out,
a bit
cavalry
sick,
in
but other
front,
than that, not too
infantry
bad.
and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
Oh, we took them prisoner. Cool. Oh, there's like a bunch of bodies here. Alright, cool.
I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite.
No, I know, right, yeah.
The spell of it they deserve.
I'm like 90% sure it's not COVID. But, you never know. No, I'm pretty sure. Camp buildings allow you to expand your army and give you access to important information. Most camp buildings can be improved in your workshop. These improvements will give you access to strong units, thus increasing the journey down the line to the workshop. But yeah, I've got like a very gravelly voice at the moment, if you can't tell. You can help improve camp buildings. Yeah, okay. For your journey, you'll definitely need access to a regional map. To get it, you first need to improve the royal tent. Go to the royal tent to level 2. That's expensive. Thanks to this improvement, you now have access to the regional map. You can open from the main menu screen. The workshop itself can be improved. Shop. Command tent to view. Where's the command tent? There it is. Ugh. Create units and build your army from available cards. Sure. Left hand side, all cards of yep. Training grounds are available but not yet been created and must first create them. This contain a minimum of 25 cards while not exceeding your army's recruitment cap. Currently your recruit cap sits at 125 points. To create new cards you need a particular resource. Recruits. You can gain recruits at conscription posts which are marked, It is, yeah. No, I'm pretty confident it's not COVID. There's just a bit of a bug going around at the moment of what do you call it? It's just like a cough, and it sucks, and I hate it, but I got it. I don't get sick that often though, so it's okay. You know, once every couple years is alright. What am I supposed to do? You receive additional resources to recruit Wargenberg card. To do so, select the card and press X. Damage all units on enemies row. Alright, cool. Sure. Fuck me, that's so expensive. Alright, cool. So what... Oh, fuck. So... This is what we got. And we got... It keeps popping back up. All over the place because people are idiots and are going when they're like diagnosed. When they have COVID, they're still like going out. There's a few outbreak spots, but for the most part, it's pretty much under control. It's just those few people who are like making it worse for everyone. But there's always going to be dum-dums. Okay, so now we can actually have a look around freely. But, you know, what are you gonna do except murder them all? Which is, I've heard, is frowned upon. Get that watchtower, that'll be handy. Oh my god, that's very expensive. You're coming back from the third wave, oh my god. Well, good. Hopefully it's the last then. That's crazy. No, I don't really want those. A third wave. Fuck me. Secrets. Oh, we have companions to talk to. Alright. Sure. Okay. Oh, he tells us what our
a bit of respite, Reynard.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. Have you just been in lockdown again, or is it more like a... Have you still been able to live normally while it's going on?
Yes. But if you've any new orders, Your Grace, I can be ready at any...
At ease, Reynard. At ease. Alas, I've come to fear Willem might simply not be cut out to be a king, let alone a good one.
Oof.
A harsh judgment, Your Grace. Let's not be hasty. The prince is but 16 summers to him.
And is thus fully grown. The crown he should be able to bear at his age. Yet I left the land in his care for but a few months, and look what's become of it. Bandits roam and loot unchecked.
Better vaccine can change that. Yes, hopefully. It's apparently got a pretty good like success rate, immunity rate, or whatever they call it, to leave lockdown. Oh jeez. Well, hopefully the vaccine makes it so you don't have to go into lockdown again, because it seems to be their fucking solution for everything, all over the place, and there's only a few that are actually doing it well. Lockdowns are so fickle and just not effective. I mean, they are effective when they're done properly, but fuck me. Can't expect everyone to go into lockdown 20 times before it's all gone, which is what some places are having to do.
We might yet learn of mitigating circumstances, events beyond his control.
Would that it were so, Reynard. Would that it were so. Elsewise, we must hope Ansaeus will demonstrate more wit than his brother. Though I see little chance of that either.
Oof. She's talking down about her children.
Don't you find it wearisome sitting alone? Wouldn't you prefer another's company? Swapping tales with the innkeep, even.
Your concern, I most appreciate, Your Grace. But I prefer silence.
Has it always been thus with you? Ever a man apart?
Quite the contrary, Your Grace. As a youth, I gloried in company, delighted in conversation.
So what was it that changed you?
That delight nearly cost me my head. But do you truly not know the tale, milady? How I came to be your departed husband's aide?
I don't, but would gladly hear it.
I'm loving the accent.
I had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet I was granted the rank of lieutenant from the start, not by merit, but by birth. The respect of veteran officers, both my peers and seniors, that they could not grant, nor did I deserve it. To earn that respect became my driving aim, and to seem wise beyond my years, I began spouting off about the king's decisions. This maneuver Reginald botched, that he failed to think through, and yet elsewhere he'd blundered like a schoolboy.
Talk of that nature could only ever result in misfortune.
It was not long before I was clanking about in shackles. Another officer had reported me. I was charged with lèse-majesté. The court-martial took but a quarter of an hour to deliver verdict and sentence. I was guilty of treason, and the noose awaited me.
Jesus.
But Reginald first stayed the execution, then ordered that I repeat every word I'd uttered about his person or deeds. Soaked with sweat, my voice cracking, I did as he ordained. Reginald listened, raptly and silently, and when I'd finished, he declared I was right. He then appointed me his personal aide. A clever lad like you, I can always use at my side.
That seems a little far-fetched for me. I don't think, unless this king was just like incredibly, what would you say, incredibly like conscious of himself, and not like kings usually are, which is usually chopping the heads off people who think they're wrong.
Indeed. Though hardly sharp himself, wisdom in others Reginald both recognised and heeded.
Just basically calling her dead husband dumb. It's trying to maintain. Yeah, I mean it's a hard balance to maintain, really, because you can't have your entire economy crash. Trying to keep people in safe, but it's like a double-edged sword. You have to keep people safe, but then if people are inside and they can't go anywhere, they're not spending their money. I'm glad I don't have to make this decision.
It was then I swore two things.
Pulling a chop.
Firstly, never again to wag my tongue like a fool. Secondly, never to betray his trust.
And you never did. Know what he told me moments before he passed? Trust none of them, Meave. Save Reynard. The old sod was right about that, at least. I thank you for sharing that tale, Reynard. Truly.
Can we find the school? So you've only got 1 month left of school
it's
as
time
well.
I attended to other matters.
Not long at all. Can we maybe? That's the map. Okay. Exclamation point. Fuck me. It's actually not that far. Right, bumper. What have I got? I have some letters. Your Highness, artisans from Gradebor have prepared a new tapestry pattern for the throne room. I've included an engraving of the design. You'll be pleased with it, I hope. A Cintrian lion, inherited from King Coram I. Bared fangs offer stunning realism, and the ancestral sword of Delens of Temeria appears as if forged in the very depths of Mahakam. I have no doubt it shall prove this castle's latest masterpiece. We eagerly wait your return, my lady. And dear me, you have my gratitude for attending the summit. What luck we did not put off our meeting any longer. From what my men say, armies on the march are kicking up a veritable dust storm across the Uruka. Come what may, remember you have my full and unconditional support. Best wishes, Demavend. Let's go rather than online learning. Yeah, I'm thankful to be out of school because I've heard the whole online classroom thing has been a fucking nightmare. Totally and completely. So yeah, I mean it's probably better to be in class anyway. Noted increased in activity in foothills of Amel Mountain and near Reedbrun. Ambassador claims routine training exercises. Number of troops, quality of equipment indicate otherwise. Recommend strengthening. And that's just, yeah. I mean, as long as there's some measures in place, like a little bit of social distancing and hygiene habits going on in the school, it shouldn't be that bad. As long as that's kind of kept up, then, you know, you'll be good. Morale. Oh, I have to worry about morale. Great. It's cool. Not much else we can do there. Man, it's fucking very difficult to breathe.
Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road and in broad daylight, no less. Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rights, why I'd have gone round through Sodden. They told me. Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, a damn disgrace. Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road?
Jesus, someone's a little mad. So let's play it. Well, I mean, I will show my colours a bit here, but you'll probably learn more playing New Vegas than in today's education systems. Tell you that much. Yeah, definitely. I mean, just skip the whole rest of it. Just skip all the school and play New Vegas instead. You'll definitely learn more. Your army's morale can change. Neutral has no impact. Low morale means lowers each unit by 1. Oh, Jesus. Change the morale depending on choices. After victorious battles. Okay. Right.
Gods have mercy. Whatever is this filth?
Necrophages. Drawn here by blood's scent.
For such vile monstrosities to prowl the high roads of my realm, I won't allow it. Attack!
Okay. Who were those travellers whose bodies now littered the roadside? They had looked like pilgrims who'd found misfortune after crossing paths with the strays of Spala. The bandits had slit their throats, leaving their bodies to rot under the sun. They'd likely have known the stench. Did that? Son of a bitch, it wasn't even fucking plugged in properly. Does it sound better now? I can't believe that. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, whatever, but people dead is basically the gist of that. A trophy is a unique type of card, you can only have one in your deck at a time. Trophy will, okay. Sure.
Fog in broad daylight, with the heat positively sweltering. Have we to do with some manner of sorcery?
We shouldn't exclude the possibility, my lord. And great caution we must exercise.
Several, oh, for fuck's sake. Later on, yes again, yeah. So...
Rayward, what is this? Some spectre? A strigger?
I can't be sure, your grace. It's the first I've seen of any such... thing.
It's a foglet. Seen plenty of those in The Witcher 3. How do we see what effect that it actually does? Pendulum fog, there we go. Every turn on the turn start damages the highest unit on this road by 2. You know. Boost a unit by 10. Holy shit. Two Indian days other than more about Oh man, I remember going into like not so much biology, but you know, like sex ed and all that kind of stuff. Fucking those classes were beyond pathetic. Typically, the school didn't really want to say anything, pretty much. So we kind of just. I think we watched like a really childish, basic movie. It kind of got to the point, but not really. And then that was it. They're like, okay, that's all you need to know. So yeah. Useless. You probably, yeah, you'll definitely learn more about that in New Vegas anyway. Damage and enemy random cards, alright.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
These carrion eaters. I know them. Appeared on my estate last spring, enticed by the corpses of those of my sheep that fell. Harmless at first. Until, that is, they fill their guts. Seemed to become quite powerful then.
Hmm. Oh, for fuck's sake, okay. I don't like that the game is telling me that I can't actually put down what I want to. I have to put down what it wants me to. It's very annoying. And now I can't put down anything else. Perfect.
Fearsome they look, true. But they bleed just as we do. Onward! Slay the filth!
Human birth, yeah. That's... yeah. A lot to deal with, obviously. Thanks for the follow, Amor. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Mist. How you doing? Yeah, we... in our science class, I wasn't there for that day. I had the day off because I was like sick or something. But our science teacher, who was a really cool lady, she heard that our because our sex education and that kind of stuff was handled by the PE department, which, I don't know, wasn't really very well done, like I said. But she heard that they had kind of fucked it up, and so she set aside one of her lessons to kind of explain stuff a bit more, and actually take questions and all this sort of stuff. And I think she played the video of like a childbirth. Although it was like one of those things you had to say like, oh, I want to watch this, or I don't want to watch this, that kind of thing. Yeah, she was really cool though. So I think it's important to see it. I never did. And I think if I had have been there, I've got an extremely weak stomach. So I probably wouldn't have been able to watch it. But...
so fortunate we routed the beasts before they had a chance to gorge.
Yeah. It's important stuff to know, I think. No, I know it's important stuff. Otherwise you get kids making mistakes that stay with them for the rest of their lives. Anyway.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Okay. Boost an ally by 4 and give it 1. Oh, I guess that means armor. No, okay.
Your Grace, yet more come.
They fill their bellies, ma'am. This doesn't bode well. Oh no, not well at all.
Okay. Is there anything actually? Is there any noise coming across if I just tab out for a second, once I stop talking, is there any noise coming across on my microphone? Because my microphone levels are going crazy, and I don't know if any noise is coming through. So I'm going to be quiet, and just let me know if you can hear anything. Can you hear anything? Like my... If not, good. But if so, then something's wrong with my microphone. Everything's okay? Cool. Thanks a lot. Because something's going on. I'll have to play around with it to get that to stop.
One boat.
Although it's not my stream unless something's going wrong. So
no fear.
I should be used to it by now.
Frenzied, my lady. It's bloodlust. They lose all instinct to survive, feel no pain whatever. I've witnessed this before.
Your Majesty, we must give ground. Fall back. We can't win. Must minimize our losses.
Not leaving the meeting. Oh, you do it on like an online class. What? That's crazy.
My queen.
Holy fuck.
There is no shame in ceding the field when fortunes turn sour.
Yeah, we're gonna have to because... Pass now to keep the cards for the next round. Okay, cool. That's a pretty like heavy thing to just spring on the children, though. I have to say, that's like a big, maybe not the best thing in the world.
Victory must be ours now. We shall not retreat. Arms at the ready.
Give one charge all units with depleted.
Look there! Yet another abomination.
No, that stench. My salts. Where are my salts?
Oh yeah, smelling salts. Good thing start to play Walking Bird on the melee row. This ability of this card becomes more powerful with each additional unit that's played on the same row. Okay. Cards that have the order ability can be activated manually at any time you choose during your turn, but only after enough time has passed. Okay, during your turn you can activate any number of cards that have the order ability. Right. Play an Arbalest on the melee row in order to take advantage, which adds one long point. Okay.
Give me a target.
Use the ability. Probably should have saved up with that particular ability, but now I know what it does, so. Yeah, I feel like that's something that should have been like, oh hey, tomorrow we're going to be watching this. Not like, oh, so today you're going to see this possibly traumatizing film. It's like, maybe don't.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Is this going to stop me from... fuck's sake. Opponents run out of cards, you have decided to make sure the show begin the past turn.
Arbalest to your
I like to really rub it in, you know? Alright, well, we win. I think, yeah.
The beasts hadn't a chance against us. Victory is ours.
Cool. Oh, and they were filled with wood, apparently, and some gold. My beloved, please write as soon as you reach the temple. I know only 2 weeks have passed, but my heart weighs heavy with thoughts of you. Our home feels empty without you. I hope our offering, though modest, will please the Mother Goddess. With her blessing, we shall have a child at long last. I have no doubt you'll make as loving a father as husband. Please be vigilant and return to me soon. Forever yours, Frilke. Well, Frilke's not going to be happy. I think she's going to have a case of the big sad. Although, in the world of The Witcher, I feel like the big sad is basically just a fucking requirement. The world is so depressing and void of happiness. Not all the time, but like 95% of the time.
Many trees we felled, my lady. Might you have need of them? So, take whatever your heart desires. They call themselves strays? Well, we'll treat them like strays. We build a bridge, brick by brick, a one, a two, the pillar grows thick. To near no bandits here. Not surprising neither, for we'd chase them off with our hatchets, we would. To near no bandits here. Not surprising neither, for we'd chase them off with our hatchets, we would. We build a bridge.
Okay, he gave us 45 wood, so he cool. I would like a little mini map. That would be nice. There we go. Oh, and there's fast travel. Good. Good. So we can fast travel back to here if we need to, which I don't think we will. Very true. I don't know, like Skyrim has a bit more of a, the people at least have a bit more of a positive outlook. So you don't really notice how horrible the world is as much anyway.
Seen them? They've fangs, snouts, horns, like a right proper
They got
nightmare.
horns.
Your Majesty, I beg of you, thrash them.
But in this one, in like the whole Witcher series, everyone's like, "Oh, Witcher, please! My husband just got eaten by a werewolf right in front of me. One of his eyeballs popped out of his head and hit me in the face. It was horrible. Please kill it for me." And I'm just standing there fucking traumatized, like her. And then the next one's even worse. Ugh. My entire family was killed by bandits. And I was beaten within an inch of my life. I don't have any gold because they stole it, but please help me. It's like, oh my fucking god.
Standing at attention, baking under the blistering noonday sun.
Your Majesty, Count Caldwell.
Stand at ease, Sergeant, and report.
And then Geralt goes, it's getting windy. And it just completely fucking breaks the levity. But no, what does he say? Oh no, he goes, wind's howling. It's like, yes, Geralt, it is. You just, or after some horribly depressing fucking conversation, Geralt's like, how about a round of Gwent? And they're like, of course! Kind of like, sometimes it's a bit of a whiplash, you know? Emotionally. It's like, depression. Oh, fun, we're playing Gwent. Oh, more depression. So it's just less I think Skyrim is more depressing because of how buggy and fucking painful it is to play Skyrim sometimes. Which is more depressing because of, like, it actually makes you feel depressed for the characters. Skyrim makes me feel depressed for me, because I have to fucking trudge through all their shitty coding to actually play the game. That's the whole other issue I have with Bethesda, though.
The local peasants we've rounded up in the yard, Your Grace. Expect they might have lent the bandits aid. Yet our courtesy hadn't inspired them. They haven't peeped a word. Might it please Your Grace to summon the hangman? He ties a noose for them, should have them jabbering right quick.
I'll speak to them first.
Your Majesty, for the Queen to question commoners, why, it's simply not proper.
You haven't encountered any bugs? Fuck me. Can I have your version of Skyrim? Please? That's all. I mean, if you go back and watch any of the Skyrim playthroughs we've done about 3 that haven't ended well. Every single time we start to have a bit of fun, something breaks. And it just makes me mad, so we've stopped playing Bethesda stuff for a while.
Whom for? I shan't be stripped of crown and titles for it, so no impediment do I see. Lead me to them.
Bow low for your sovereign, Her Majesty, Queen Meve of Lyria and Rivia.
Ha' mercy, your grace. We bear no guilt, we simple folk.
Oh.
Calm your hearts, good folk. Though your queen I may be, you are subjects, not slaves.
Meve extended a hand, the royal ring gleaming upon it. Unfamiliar with protocol, a pleb gripped it firmly and gave it a shake as hearty as a good scrub in the tub.
Yeah, that one was a particularly good spot.
We shall be addressing one another by name afore long.
Yeah, that was my favourite part. That didn't make me want to blow my fucking brains out at all. And I think that might have been one of the times that I just rage uninstalled it. It's completely off my computer now. For the first time in pretty much ever since I bought Skyrim, it's off my computer for months now. I couldn't deal with it anymore. Just taking up space, wasn't working, so I just fucking wiped it. Same with Fallout 4. That I'm less pissed off with. Fallout New Vegas I'm still fine with. We're going to play that at some point. Because New Vegas is amazing. We played Oblivion, but that ended up pissing me off as well. I don't know. I have fond memories of Skyrim and Bethesda games, but fuck me, they're kind of overshadowed by the shit we've had to trudge through.
This
lately.
is an outrage! Guards! Grab him!
I've all in hand, Caldwell.
It's just a fucking handshake, for God's sake.
Forgive me, your grace. I'm not accustomed, no how.
Nonsense. You've a firm grip, a spry handshake, and a bold spirit I can respect. What do they call you, man?
What if there's troubles coming from Fallout 4? Yeah. I think I quite enjoyed Fallout 4 for a long time. But I think, like, I kind of agree with you there. The more you play the Bethesda games, the polish wears off after a while. So everything's very pretty, and for the most part, while you're still in that, like, I don't know, honeymoon phase, I guess, is probably like a pretty good way to say it. You kind of ignore all the problems because it's fun and it looks nice and it's like interesting, but after a while, after you've been playing for 100 hours or whatever, stuff starts to get harder to ignore, and then I think that's what's happened with me. I played so much of Skyrim and Fallout 4 and Oblivion that I can't see past the shit anymore. And instead of being able to ignore it, it just makes me mad. Like that. It's not even like a build-up, it just pisses me off straight away. And I have spent probably close to like 1,000 hours in Skyrim across all the platforms. And you're right. Fallout New Vegas works so fucking well, and I have played that probably more than Skyrim at this point, and I still enjoy it quite a lot. It's got its bugs, it's got its problems, but it just works. It just works. But actually, though.
Helmer, son of Florence.
Delighted, Helmer. Now understand me, man. I am in dire straits and in need of your aid. So please, answer my queries in full and forthrightly. The bandits. Whom do they follow?
Him, milady. We seen him. No name, just an odd title. The Duke of Dogs, they call him.
No, wow, that's the name. But yeah, we're going to play Fallout New Vegas at some point. I've got all the DLCs, and New Vegas is one of New Vegas' best things is it's fucking cheap. It's on sale all the time. I think I got the game and all the DLC for $7.
My, a blue blood thoroughbred mutt.
Mm.
Where are he and his hounds bound? Did he say?
That recall, Imogen? What do you name? A Gleeton or something?
Clayton. Lord Clayton. His estate lies to the south.
Sound the horns. Have the men form up. We march at once.
Milady! I'll no higher for the Duke. He's a good man. Gave us proper brass for the welcome we gave him. Shared what grub he had.
Shut it, louts. The Queen's had her say. Your Grace, your orders. What are we to do with them?
The choices you make will have consequences. Some may be felt immediately, while others may take time. Whip some sense and impress the man into service. Set the women free. Oh, okay. So we're like... Hey, I think I kind of missed that. She said they gave him a good welcome. Does that mean that they let them in just to fucking rob the country blind? I don't know, they seem fine.
Leave them be. The harvest draws close. Hard work. They'll have their hands full.
Oh, milady, thanks be to you, thanks be. I pray Mother Melitele watch over your kind heart.
Melitele. I love that every single region pronounces that differently. That's good. Zero kilobyte glitch. I haven't heard of that one. What does that one do? One of my favorite glitches is the fact that if your game runs higher than 60 FPS, which mine does, Fallout 4 that is, every single time you enter a terminal, which is like 90% of that fucking game, there is a chance that you will be stuck in that terminal forever, and the only way to get out of it is to reload your save. So what you have to do is then end up saving before you use every single terminal, and it's fucked.
Pray she watches over yours. Should I hear of you sheltering bandits again, of you lying to my officers, I shall return and put torch to every hut, field and orchard. Understood?
Meave set off toward Lord Clayton's estate at a gallop, her mount knocking the peasants aside as it kicked up a cloud of dust. The folk of Hawksburn spoke of the royal visit long after, albeit ever behind closed doors and in hushed tones.
Right. So they did harbour the bandits, but we let them go and threatened them, which I think is fine. I think that I'm happy with that outcome. Oh fuck. But now the morale's a little low. Alright, let's make sure we don't miss anything while we're here. Seeing as how everything's already super expensive, we're gonna need everything we can get. Chest. How do we get up there? Not like that. There's a way up there. Oh my god, okay, so we have to go all the way down here, across, through, through, and to here. Okay, that seems fine and reasonable. Bloody hell. Notice boards. Puzzle. Oh, so notice boards give you map markers, I guess. Cool.
What is this, Reynard? Bandits attacking royal tax collectors in broad daylight.
They shall pay dearly, your grace.
They shall indeed. And not only they. Rot has crept into Lyria, Reynard. My kingdom has been poorly kept.
Oh, she's not happy. McQueen, Estrella Sparla, was found inside the dwelling. He was wounded during the siege on Hawksburn, then abandoned by his comrades. The location of their spoils he's offered to share, that is, he would spare his life. By a cur of his sort, I will not be bribed. Hang him! You got our morale back up. Oh, bloody hell. Your Grace, 2 of your subjects humbly request aid. Yarplek and Wilma, they call themselves. It seems a wagon's axle snapped and they need to hurry to the market. What are your orders? I think we can spare the gold. Get rid of morale. Actually, I could, well, we'll take the gold. As long as our morale's neutral, I think that's fine. Because we're going to need every bit of gold we can get. Oh, I think I have heard of that. Yeah. That, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that it has a glitch like that, but it's still ridiculous nonetheless.
That rumble. What is it?
Look out! Rock slide!
Oh, are we fighting a rock slide? We actually are. In a flash, Reynard leapt for Maeve, wresting the queen from her saddle. Had he arrived a moment later, Maeve would have met her fate under a massive boulder. Alas, she was not yet free from danger. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I just need to have a bit of a coughing fit. Entire its escarpment has begun to collapse on the road, along with the temple walls to the top of it. Screams of crushed and dying soldiers cast a somber shadow upon the queen, and she needs to collect her wits and act quickly to establish control over her unit. Puzzle, special rules, short and battle, custom deck. Destroy all boulders. Cool. Some battles are subject to special rule sets where strength alone is not enough to win. Victorious. Yeah. Okay. Destroy
the bluff crumbles! Fall back! Save yourselves!
Aye.
Your Grace, we can use it as cover. Forward. We must move it forward.
Yeah. He's Yeah, okay. Cool. I'll get right on that. He has a bit of the... If you've played the Fable games, or you know of the Fable games, their creator, Peter Molyneux, he used to have this bad habit of having all these plans and these ideas and talking up the games to having all these stuff in them. Which he did, to be fair, he did want them in the game and sort of take the steps to getting them in the game, but kind of spoke too soon before the game, like, because there's always time limits and money limits and all that kind of stuff involved. He kind of spoke too soon and then the stuff wasn't in the game. Todd Howard does that, but then basically flips you the middle finger and says fucking deal with it, whereas Molyneux, he always came out and apologized for getting too excited about his passion project. But Todd Howard's just like, oh fuck it, we'll release it, it's not finished, game's half broken, fuck you, pay us $100 for the game, and it doesn't work, then I don't give a shit. Yeah, not a fan.
What now?
I probably won't be buying any more Bethesda stuff. Fallout 76 was the last straw for me.
You're far fewer than I presumed. Summon your comrades, damn it! Chop chop! before I reach for my whip.
Our ballista, your command.
Oh. Okay.
I'm a war, sir.
The wagon! Use the wagon now!
What wagon?
We've come through, Reynard. I thank you.
So, yeah, I've heard the same, but I think it's kind of like too little too late.
The walls of the temple collapsed. The buttress is doubtless damaged by something.
Or someone. There's naught we can do here. We ride on.
Like, I played that game for a long time. We streamed that a lot, trying to get my money's worth out of it. And it was just so boring. It's such a fucking boring game, and I feel like if I went back to it now, it would still be boring. It's just a trash game, released too soon. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I should have just pirated it instead. Next time, eh? What else we got? Number of trinkets Dave can equip. Can't do any of that. Can I do anything here? Ooh! Oh, we need this first. Alright, if we can get this, which is gain between 25 and 75 gold for every battle, that's probably good. What's this? Nah, I'm good. We can leave that for now. No, I just went in there, didn't I? For Christmas. Oh man, that sucks. I mean, it's not... what was I going to say? It's not anyone's fault other than Bethesda's, really. Because Fallout had such a strong name, even after Fallout 4. It still had like so much weight behind it.
With a heap of hay came rattling down the road from the opposite direction.
Clear the road!
Bellowed Count Caldwell, standing in his stirrups.
Make way for your queen!
The peasants obediently turned their cart into the roadside nettles. As she passed, Meve glanced towards it and froze. Atop the hay bale lay a badly wounded man gripped by fever. The thick, sweet stench of rot wafted from his bandaged legs.
Gods. Who did this to him?
Meve asked.
Bandits?
Nay, milady,
replied the cartman.
'Twere a beast.
Yeah, Fallout 4 had... the Fallout series itself had so much, like, weight behind it. People thought it was really good. Even though Fallout 4 was a bit shit, they still... people still had faith in the game. And then I feel like they just... Bethesda essentially abused that faith that people had, and you're right, ringed them for all their money, and basically said, fuck you, deal with it, we'll fix it when we want to. And then, it took them like a year to even start making any kind of improvement to it. And yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Bethesda's not getting any more of my money. I don't care if they make Elder Scrolls fucking 6 or whatever. And I hope a lot more people do kind of do that as well, just not buy the games, because that's how you kind of have your say as a consumer. If you buy their product even after being shoveled to shit constantly, then they can just get away with it. But the way you tell them to, like give them some of their own medicine is to not buy their games. But we'll see what happens when they eventually release another game.
Way lies a boneyard, old as the elves, they say.
The peasant continued.
Clayton was setting snares round about there. Came running back to us, drenched in blood, rattling on about a long-haired wench come climbing out of grave.
Oh,
He's taken him to the good sisters of Melitele here on Bridge. Perhaps they can help him.
I'm certain they can. And will.
Replied the queen, though just looking at the wounded wretch, she knew he'd expire before nightfall.
God speed you on your journey.
The queen whistled, and her mare resumed its trot.
Shall I send for a witcher, your grace?
Caldwell asked.
One of those freaks should make short work of the monster.
Until we apprehend the bandits, I shan't allow a single soul to leave our company. Even on such an important mission as finding a witcher.
Meve replied.
Any who did would be captured at once. But, if fate brings us near Wetterton, perhaps we'll see to this monstrous harridan ourselves.
Your grace, we've only just fought beasts and scarcely escaped with our lives. This she-beast will take a silver sword. Magic formulae.
Yet a dozen arbalists will have to suffice.
The queen said, calmly but firmly.
And please, Caldwell, do stiffen your spine a bit. Now
Oof.
onward.
It's just, yeah, I think it's a joint thing. Publishers, Todd Howard's, and the company's made up of a lot of people who rushed 76 out the door. They know they're a total powerhouse now. They're big enough that they can do whatever they want and probably get away with it. Oh, good. And oh, fuck me. Okay, another puzzle. Can we save this? Oh, it just auto saves, doesn't it? Yeah. They made like a ridiculous amount of money off, and still do, off Skyrim. So Skyrim was their big, like, kind of explosion into the top echelons of developers. So yeah, I think they're too big to fail now. Unless, like I said, people just stop buying their games completely, which they won't. Because I know some people who will curse Bethesda Black and Blue and then still buy and play their games. So, you know, it's kind of the exact point.
Kneel and pay homage.
I mean, which is fine. Do what you want. I don't really care, but you know,
Kneel
it's just
and pay
frustrating.
homage to the gods. Melitele watches over us. There is ever time for prayer. Pleased to see ye yearn for. Kneel and pay homage to the god.
Oh, okay. We just have to keep pressing A. Cool. I wonder what happens when we lose something like this. Meve stood on the banks of the Badger Run, a modest river with a strong current and dark reputation. Fishing boats overturned, clothes ripped from hands of washwives, children playing on the bank swept away at a flash. Locals have long suspected something malicious resides underneath those raging waters. Eliminate all drowners, don't let allies die. Hint, it takes just one damage to turn an even into an odd. Okay. So we're gonna work out the kinks. Yeah, completely. But they decided to rush it out, and we're just like total fucking assholes about how it all went down. Like, you can come back from something like that as long as you know, admit that you fucked up and then work to fix those mistakes. But Bethesda didn't really do that. They were just kind of like, oh well. And they made them ridiculous amount of money on the pre-orders, so deal with it. And that was the most insulting part. Like, people who pre-ordered stuff, like the really expensive versions, were fucked over the most, unless you were an influencer then you were treated like royalty. No, not even close. Destroy self. Okay.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Oof. Fuck. Alright, this'll be fun. So it seems they can attack twice.
Can't take it anymore.
Oh, so I can't even... I thought that was a extra card. Right, okay. Why does it keep having that open? Fuck me. Oh, so I can do that to them, which shouldn't do anything, because it's set the power of each unit on this road to the average of all units' power. It'll just keep it at 4. Alright, Hungry, thanks for popping in. We'll catch you later, hopefully. Sleep well. Damage unit. I don't really have much. Destroy, damage all units on enemy's row by this unit.
One bolt I need.
Alright. So they do 2 damage. Okay. I just have to play these cards in a very particular way, that's all. Yay. I want to see how this works though. Okay. Fuck up. Alright. I think I have an idea. What the fuck just happened then? Did I fuck that up? Alright. Take 2. So we have to wait until they're all 4 of them are in that bottom row. So if we do that. Oh fuck, you know what I should do? Is attack one at the top. Can I restart it? I guess we'll just wait until I fuck up. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Oh, they got another turn.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Alright.
Arbalist to your command.
I see. Okay. I'm already this.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Okay, there goes 3 of them. Order, move to another Death Wish. I think I may have fucked up. I think I did. Oh, we got close. We're getting closer.
Ballista, your command.
Oh man, I just wish they'd all fucking stay up there.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Oh, fuck's sake.
One bolt.
I'm so bad at video games.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Oh, I see. Trigger this ability when moved from the battlefield to the graveyard. Alright, so... Oh, you know what? I have to leave them alive for a bit longer, I think. Because then I can move these two down here, and then this one will have some armor. And then I can take one of them back. Unless I can just deploy it again. Which I can. Oh wait, hang on. Alright, let's try that.
One bolt's all I need.
And then that. Okay. So it's a little random.
Armor won't serve.
Fuck is that noise? Jesus. Oh no, I just didn't do that, did I? Whoopsies.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
There we go. I got this. Fucking finally. Jesus. Son, damn collector stopped by Hawksbury and once again we survived by the skin of our teeth so our beloved queen can import yet another Zeracanian rug. Devil's taker, I say. Gather anything of worth in the cottage and wrap it in greased sheepskin. Take it to the field and among the sheaves bury it. Those cursed collectors will just have to make do with the pittance we give them. Alright. I guess they're dead, so they're not going to use it, but still feels kind of bad robbing them. Is it here, do we think? Yeah. Congratulations, you discovered a Gwent card that can be used in the Gwent multiplayer card game. Lippy Gudmund. 150. Fuck me.
After Wetterton, are ye? Bonnet tune that. Just the folk of beyond shite. After Wetterton, are ye? Bonnet tune that. Just the folk of beyond shite.
My lady, the locals claim a treasure is hidden within the cave. We can send a small detachment to learn what the truth is. I must admit, at first glance it appears rather treacherous. I can't guarantee everyone will return. We should put it to the test. Have the men draw lots, see who among them shall go. 200 gold for 2 men, that's not bad. So, this is a point of interest, that's a point of interest. That's a church from the look of it. There's a bunch of stuff up here. I think we might head this way first. Up and then around. Before I go too far this way. Yeah, that's the main quest there. So we got plenty of like time to faff around.
Travelling the high road, they heard the bells of a temple to Mother Melitele, situated at some distance. Neve turned towards Reynard.
What have we today? A sacred feast?
Not that I recall, Your Grace.
The Queen's brow darkened, her hands clenched into fists on her reins.
Then they sound the alarm. Follow me.
No.
Stained glass shards glinted in the grass. Bits of down, ripped from quilts, wafted through the air. The priestesses, gathered in the yard, were seeing to wounded pilgrims, setting toppled, oft beheaded or armless statues back on their feet.
What happened here?
The strays of Spala fell upon us.
Sighed the prioress.
Stole the offerings, the monstrances, holy books. My lady, I implore you, come to our aid, recover what's rightly ours.
Ever clever, Neve's scouts soon discovered the bandits' tracks. They led to some thick hazel groves east of the temple. The perfect place to hide, or to lie in ambush.
It's all come clear now. Sabotage. 'Twas the bandits who weakened the walls.
No, you don't fucking say.
The good mother warned us. Hard times. The good mother warned...
Where are we? Fast travel. We'll go in here, and then across, grab this, and then head to the grove, which I guess is that past the locked door. Oh, and there's something down here that I missed too. I can't sprint either, which is annoying me. Ugh. Excuse me.
Your Majesty, turn back! There, something... The dead, as they rest, are disturbed. Something digs up there. Your Majesty, turn back!
I'll be fine. Oh, another puzzle. Great. Weaken each enemy to one power. The sacred cemetery had once been an oasis of peace, a place of prayer, reflection, and meditation. The last necrophage is now scattered amongst exhumed graves and human bones littered its grounds. Priestesses believe the beast's sudden appearance heralded some impending woe. Yet in what form, what awaited Lyria and its people? Okay. What fate awaited Lyria and its people? Probably nothing good. No, in this place. Alright.
Can't take it anymore.
A lesson in humility coming now.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
I'm a one, sir.
Really? I can't kill them, I have to get them all down to 7. Okay. Good. I guess that's fine.
Can't take it anymore.
Oh, I see. I had the right idea.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
A lesson in humility coming now.
One moment's all I need. Give me a target.
There we go. That wasn't too bad, actually. I forgot that you could move them for a second. Lucky I'm smart as heck, though. Oh, Jesus. My lady, monsters defiled one of the tombs, laid waste to sacred graves, bones litter the floor, and treasures enough to fill our coffers. A war is on. You grace, surely the dead have no need for it. Yeah. Back to neutral. We did just rob a grave, but, you know, I'm fine with that. Ah, cool. So now we have... Oh, fuck. We can make stuff down. We can make a better version of the Arbalest. Summon all copies of this unit. Okay, and do we have a regiment drummer already? We have 3 of them already. So that'll do. And we have 5 arbalists, so I think we're good. Ugh. And we just lost that whatever we were doing then. That's cool. I want this one though. So we're not that far off that. Oops. Alright, hopefully we can get past this and grab that chest. We can. Lovely. Ugh, I don't really want multiplayer shit, game. I'm not going to play the multiplayer. And I'm stuck.
Your Majesty, you return. Our prayers of Your Majesty. May the Mother Goddess watch up. Your Majesty.
Yeah, don't worry about that grave I robbed. It's all good. Time heals all wounds, they say, that memories fade, and the nightmares would end and my pain would cease, yet 8 years have passed since I left the world behind, naught but prayer, confession, and reflection. Wonder still how my life might have been different had I refused that last mug of ale, had I noticed the child, had I pulled back on the reins more quickly. I prayed for forgiveness once, now I pray only for an end, may it come swiftly. Jesus fucking Christ. Brutal. Oh, we can send scouts out. Yeah, go for it. Oh my god. Okay, that just revealed like a shit ton of stuff. Let's head over to the camp, shall we?
The bandits had pitched camp in a nearby wood. Spirits buoyed by the wine they'd stolen from the cloister cellar, the brigands had not posted sentries.
Another round! To the sisters!
Neve's soldiers were eager, insistent. The desecrators would be punished. Yet only the Queen could order the assault.
High time we put these strays on a leash.
Spat the Queen, spurring her horse.
To arms! Follow me!
Tankards clattered to the ground as the strays reached for their weapons. The brigands would not even fathom giving up without a fight.
Should have waited a bit longer till they got even more drunk and then attacked. Had the brigands chosen to hide in the dense forest to station a guard, this battle might never have come to pass, and they might have slipped away with their prize. Alas, they were drunk on victory and confidence, or perhaps the gods, thirsty for vengeance on the blasphemers, had dulled their vigilance to prevent 3 gold wagons from escaping. Right. No, I think we're good.
Surround them!
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Nine
Maybe
armor,
one of 2
fuck me.
ways. In silver or in blood.
For Rivia! Looking to dance, eh?
Ouch.
Left, right, left, right.
What you looking at?
Good.
Regroup!
Really?
If you insist.
Again and again and again.
Oh, it did something. Cool.
See if he's hid any coin in his pockets. Or his own.
Give me a time.
Okay.
Arbalist at your command.
Right. Fuck me.
You might have got away had you not been hauling so damn much.
We must trust each other.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
I don't really know.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Aye.
Whoops. Sure is a fuck ton of cards.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
How do I do this?
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Can't say that I have. Oh, I can't pass. What's in my graveyard? No, it's one of them.
We've got a job to do.
Fucking hell. There's not really anything I can do with these.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Somehow still won that. I had no fucking idea what was going on there, but we won.
The Queen's company defeated the bandits and recovered the loot. Silver chalices, reliquaries lined with mother of pearl, gold-embroidered robes.
The priestesses would be grateful to have their treasures returned, Your Grace. They would pray ardently for your victory.
Reynard opined.
Yet, you could also keep the silver, expend it on the war effort. And who's to say which, prayer or coin, would be more useful?
Melitele will understand.
Neve answered, after a moment's consideration. Then she ordered the Abbey's treasures loaded onto her wagons. As they went on their way over uneven ground, each clink and clank reminded the Queen that to save her realm, she had stolen from the god.
Oh, I think they'll be okay. Dear strays, once you've relieved the pious priestesses of their unnecessary baubles, make your way south to the estate of Lord Clayton. Word's got round he's raised quite the sum for the dowry of his not so comely daughter, but can love truly be built upon a mound of coin? I think not. Let's save the poor lad from an unhappy marriage, shall we? Your Duke of Dogs, Earl of Mutts, High King of Huckleberries, His Trampy Highness, His Sparky Lordship G.
Sure you can bind a rabid dog. Tie his forelegs to... Aroo! You've bested us, aye, but you'll not find... Aroo! Sure you can bind
Okay, that's enough. Guess we'll head back to the chapel, see what we missed over there. Slaughtered the entire village as witnesses claim folk had refused the brigand's aid. Have we the coin to give these poor souls proper burial? Of course. Oh, a basilisk. Okay, cool. I guess we can fight that, I suppose. Is it not curious how priestesses so earnestly implore others to put their faith in the goddess' protection, yet surround themselves with walls 9 feet tall, nearly 3 thick, made of solid stone, a better guarantee of safety than even the most fervent of prayers, no doubt. Given the area in which they chose to erect the temple, that was probably for the best. So this is just a battle, thankfully. Ugh. Yeah, that'll probably do. Right, he played like 3 cards in one go.
Again and again and again.
Will trigger all loyal abilities. Okay. Cute. Fuck me.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Wait. More freaking harpies.
Keep calm, Tiberius.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, a time to die.
Get rid of that, that's fine. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Great. That's fantastic. Good. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Alright, let's see how it is. I should have played that first.
Give me a target.
Does that thing regenerate its fucking health? Is that what that was? I don't really want to play another card though. Sure, alright, I guess we'll boost that. We're at 89. That'll give us a pretty decent chunk, so we'll just pass. There we go. Oh, and they forfeited too. Okay, cool. No, I'm good. Are you fucking kidding me? Great. Fantastic.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Good.
Tell me you jest.
Arbalist at your command.
Or I can wipe out a pretty decent chunk of these now.
I'm a one, sir.
Yeah. There we go. Brought it down, back down to our level a bit. Fuck me, they just keep pulling these out of nowhere.
Should have listened to me, old lady. This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Shouldn't have even bothered. Fuck. Shit, shit, shit. I guess that's okay, actually.
Take it anymore.
Whoa, what was that?
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
All I can do. I think we're good though. Yeah. We win. Somehow. I'm getting very lucky at this point. Fortune smiles upon us, priestesses. Blah. Nothing interesting. She dead. Basically. Oh, what's this? No, I'm good. I don't want to do that. So what's this? Increased number of trinkets. It's fine. I want this. Yeah. What about this one? What's this? Gain 1 recruit after every battle. That's not bad. And this is, yeah, right. We have no other companions, so let us continue on. Shortcut! And I'm stuck. Alright, we'll go back up here and see what is in this, and I missed something over here too. So, loot and point of interest. Ah, yeah, I see. So it's back in here. I went the other way.
To steal from priestesses? Why, you've stolen from the gods, you. To steal from...
I don't care at all. Your Majesty, the priestess implore you to leave an offering. Goddess, smile, leave a gift. I guess we can. Oh, it's part of a card. That's fine. I like cards, although I will say I prefer Yu-Gi-Oh because I know it loosely rather than Gwent. But as fun as Gwent is, it's definitely not my specialty. I'm not good at card games. I mean, I'm okay at Yu-Gi-Oh. Old school Yu-Gi-Oh. But that's about it. Okay, we can't get there until we go like from down here and then up because there's no bridge. Which is fine. So we will head down this way to these places. I mean, hopefully we'll find Geralt or a Witcher, which I think we know is going to be Geralt, because it always is.
As they neared Wetterton, the Queen ordered her company to halt. She then sent men to the town for supplies. Those sent returned more quickly than she'd assumed they would, their satchels empty, their mounts foaming at the mouth.
Your Majesty, the townsfolk have gone right mad. Herded all the elves and dwarves at Market Square. 'Tis a slaughter.
The Queen knew well that if she failed to intervene, the town's streets would flow with non-human blood. Just as she knew her meager force might not subdue an enraged crowd.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Gonna be shit. Fucking piece of garbage.
What is your command, your grace?
Reynard's question pierced the silence.
What can it be, dear friend?
Answered the queen, then spurred her mount and rode off towards the town. Her troops followed, running as fast as their legs would carry them. When they passed inside the town gate, they saw corpses lining the gutters. Meve realized she had arrived too late to prevent a tragedy. The crowd was drunk on blood. Its rage would need to be quelled with an iron fist.
Jesus. Time to murder some villagers. Puzzles, special rules, shortened battle, custom deck. Eliminate all foes. Unfortunately, this was not Lyria's first pogrom, nor its last, although the wars between humans and the older races had ended decades past. Elves and dwarves were still painfully aware how quickly rumor can turn to hatred. It does not take long before pitchforks and flails are taken to the streets and the cobblestones are stained crimson with blood. Fucking humans are the worst in the Witcher games, they really are. They're my least favourite race.
Step away, or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones! Reynard, who started this? I must know. So much hatred. We must put a stop to it.
Can't take it anymore.
Her Majesty knows what we must strike the largest clusters! Disperse the mob!
Is that gonna work? No. How do you do that?
Step away, or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones! Reynard, who started this? I must know. So much hatred. We must put a stop to it.
Company! We must strike the largest clusters! Disperse the mob!
Can't take it anymore.
Oh, I think I know. That's okay, hang on. I know what to do.
Or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones.
I recognise Meve's voice too.
I must know.
Her, what do you call it, accent keeps dipping in and out. And I think I recognise his voice. I couldn't tell you who it is, but I've heard them in games before.
So much hatred.
Can't take it anymore.
Fuck off. Oh. It's been so long since I played Gwent, I forget the nuances of it. And I'm not sure if I like them.
Reynard, who started? So much hatred. We must put a stop to it.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
We must trust each other. We must strike the largest clusters! Disperse the mob!
Alright.
Step away, or see your
Fuck me, we have to do a lot on one turn. If...
Reynard,
I don't think
who
so.
started this? I must know. So much.
Can't take it.
Again, this has to be done in such a specific order. So how do I do this though? Move to another row. Because if I attack them now, it'll take 3 off, but then I move these and end the turn. What is it? It's eliminate, so I do have to kill them. Hang on, I see. I think I know how to do this. So we do that. And move these.
Her Majesty is... We must strike the largest clusters! Disperse the mob!
Oh no, again, I fucked it up. Oh, so annoying.
Step away!
And it's because I keep thinking it's going to work one way and then it does the opposite.
Reynard,
Told you I was
who
bad at
started
card
this?
games.
I must know.
Oh.
So much hatred.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am. Her Majesty knows we must strike the largest clusters! Disrupt...
Oh, you fucking kidding me? That wasn't me that time. My controller double clicked.
Or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones.
Which I think my controller is a little on the old side, so...
Reynard,
I know what
who
to do.
started this? I must know. So much hatred.
Now that I think about it, it might be
We
my
must put a
computer.
stop to it.
Because it's not just my controller that double clicks, it's my mouse as well.
Can't take it anymore. Company! We must strike the largest cluster!
There we go.
God save us! There's killing...
Don't care.
Happily, Neve restored order without suffering any losses. Reynard then learned that a nobleman's ire had triggered the violence, ire at having discovered a theft.
Suspicion fell on the non-humans he employed. He accused them, they protested, and the row soon engulfed the town. But there's something else, Your Grace.
Reynard gestured towards an aged man who stood grieving, his face in his hands.
I've witnesses who claim the strays of Sparla are the thieves.
Though the tragedy seemed the result of a misunderstanding, justice would have to be served. Those responsible for the slaughter would need to be punished.
Yeah.
The question was, how severely?
Extremely. The fuck? I don't tolerate racism.
Your excuses I cannot accept.
Said the Queen.
The vipers who called for the slaughter, they will hang. The rest...
Majesty!
A townswoman fell to Neve's feet.
Mercy, please! 'Twere words taken wrong, a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? To don another's cape, pay out insufficient change. These are misunderstandings. What happened here was criminal, and you'll be punished as criminals.
Yeah, like... Ugh. The humans in the Witcher world are so fucking quick to, like, point fingers and kill elves and dwarves and everything else. But as soon as there's actually consequences for those actions, they're the first to whinge and
The
bitch.
condemned were hanged at once, without regard to the protests of kith and kin. Those non-humans who had managed to hide and survive made a most generous donation in gold to bolster the Queen's force. I'd like to say Wetterton's small melting pot of races lived on in harmony. Yet alas, I'm not in the habit of propagating untruths.
Alright. Well, that seems a good place to leave it. We'll definitely keep going on with this. It's a very interesting game so far. Not sure how keen I am on the card game, but the story is enough to kind of keep my appetite whetted.
You hanged good folk today, ma'am. And for what? Because they came to the end of their tether? You hanged good folk...
That is not an excuse. Oh man, the humans in this game make me genuinely angry. Which is a good thing. A game that can elicit any emotion like that is a very good thing. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go. I'll be back tomorrow and we can play some more KOTOR or some Minecraft. I haven't decided yet. Depends on how I feel. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Thank you to Amor for the follow. Appreciate it. And yeah, you enjoy the rest of your day or night, whichever it is. And thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Okay, bye bye.